Welcome to the shop next door. Today we've got a small project. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this belt sander disc sander combo be able to flip over and hide underneath the bench when not in use. All right, today we're working with this Harbor Freight belt sander disc sander combo. You can still get these at Harbor Freight. They might look a little different, but it's all the same stuff pretty much. This hinge setup that I'm about to make works with anything like bench grinders or sanders or anything that you want on your workbench. This just happens to be what I'm going to be working with here. Now for this project, all you're going to need is a gate hinge. You can get these on Amazon or at your local hardware store. I just got this from Ace Hardware down the street at a much inflated price. So it was like, I can't remember, 10 bucks or something, but it's like a $2 hinge. Depending on how thick your bench top is, you may be able to get away with only using the hinge for this project and nothing else at all. My bench top is very thick. It is whatever, like 6 inches thick on the front. So I'm gonna have to add a piece of metal to this. I've got a piece of 1/8 inch strap here. I could have also used scrap, but I was already at the store, and for an extra $8, I got this piece of metal to use. First thing you're gonna wanna do is put the hinge like this on the edge of your bench. You want it to be able to fold all the way flat underneath. Then all you do next is draw a line right there at the top of the work surface. Now, just go ahead and screw it to the bottom edge of your bench. Now, obviously, it may be different depending on if you have a metal bench or wood bench. If it's thick, it's thin, you may have to do something else, something different. But for me, I've got plenty of wood here. I can just run some wood screws up through the hinge and mount it to the bottom of the table. From here, you can just make whatever bracketry you need to attach to the bottom of whatever tool you're making flip over your bench. For me in this belt sander, I think what I'm gonna do is utilize these 2 mounting bolts here, what mounts the electric motor on the belt sander, and put a piece of strap across here, and I will run it up to this. I might cut this off flush and just weld the chunk, and that should be all right. I may have to use some spacers also because this is inset. I'm just kind of making this up as I go, so this mounting to here, it's kind of up to me. Needs to be sturdy so this thing actually doesn't break off or whatever. It needs to be kind of stout because this belt sander is not super duper light. It's not super heavy either, but it shouldn't be a big deal. So you can obviously use a regular drill to drill these holes. I'm just feeling like being fancy using the drill press. All right, now we'll just go ahead and bolt our piece up. Want to make sure that the edge is sticking out right here just a little bit. I think I'm actually gonna put it in here at an angle. This edge over and this edge on the inside. I think it's gonna work out good. The nuts and bolts will be a little whatever, but dug around, found one longer bolt. I'm gonna feed it in through the top, put a nut on there, and then use one of my original bolts I took out and feed it through this bottom hole and put a nut on there. All right, I had to trim up my long bolt because it was just a hair too long. It wasn't letting the sander sit down flat on the bench. Now all still have to do is weld the piece of metal that we bolted to the bottom of the sander to the hinge, and we are 99% done. All right, now we just make sure that our sander is square to the edge, at least good enough anyways, and go ahead and weld her up. All that's left now is to secure it underneath the bench. For that, all I'm going to do is use a bungee cord. I'm going to attach it to the tool, and I've already screwed a screw up underneath the bench to hook onto, and then we're done. Well, that's it for my Hideaway hinge belt sander. Like I said, you can do anything that's bench mounted, like a bench grinder or sander. You could even probably do like a small drill press or a vise. You can do anything like that. It belongs on top of a bench. And if you want it to be moved out of the way, you just swing it under. If you have a big enough gate hinge, you can just bend it over the edge and you don't have to do the weld on tab like I just did. Or you may have to make a whole base plate depending on what the piece of equipment is. I hope somebody found this interesting and helpful and gave you ideas for what you can do in your shop. If you enjoyed this video and you happen to like shop content, classic car content, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.